practice, Mo and Brandon came up to me and were like, congratulations. I'm like looking around like, what happened? But at the end of practice, they announced me as a unanimous captain, and it's very humbling for me. It's kind of different as well because I wasn't something I was expecting, especially coming into my second year. But to have that respect from your coaches and your teammates, especially this early in your career, I feel like it's a testament to my character, my hard work, and what I try to bring to this organization, this team each and every day, which is like a hard work mentality, a guy who's going to do right. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm always trying to learn and grow from everybody. But when you're put in a position like I was today, it's just a matter of continue trying to grow, learn from the leaders that are already a part of this team, and try to contribute to that.
Hey, Terry, I know you've only been in the NFL for a year and some change now, but you've positioned yourself, obviously, to potentially have a long career. And I just wonder if you've thought about now the extent of that and what you'd like to get out of your time in the NFL.
Yeah, it's a blessing just to be living out my dream. I get to come to work every day and say that I'm truly doing something that I've always seen myself doing at a young age. So that's a blessing. But I want to maximize my time in the NFL, no matter how long it is, on the field and off the field. But first, I wanted to focus on the field, being on the field first, and contributing to this team, being intricate part of this team and this offense. Coming into the NFL. And I feel like as I grow and mature and learn more, leadership obviously comes to mind. I didn't expect for it to come this early. I want to get more involved in the community. I want to help others with the things that I've been blessed with financially in my time. So there's a lot of things that I have in mind that I want to do with my career. I'm trying to take it a day at a time, a step at a time, but it's happening fast. But I'm excited for what the future holds. I'm extremely grateful.
Hey, Terry, obviously you've go ahead, John Keim. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. I was just going to ask you, Terry, what was it like when they announced it after? Was that an emotional moment for you? What did that feel like?
It was kind of shocking because I didn't come in here today thinking I was going to be a captain. I didn't even know there was going to be like a vacancy. But when I was announced a captain, the thing that I told the team they wanted to give me a speech is nothing changes for me mentality wise, who I am as a person, how I act going forward now that I have that C on my chest. While it's a great honor, I feel like the thing that helped me get this honor was coming to work every day, being a guy that works hard and walks the walk and doesn't talk the talk. But comes with this responsibility is a new, I feel like, vocal role that I'm trying to grow into. And I think I've alluded to that and possibly last week in the interview. When it comes to becoming a vocal leader, I think it's more so me personally. I believe it's you're not really trying to be that dictator. You're not trying to tell people what to do, but you're trying to uphold the standard. You're trying to convey and relay the message that the coaching staff and the leaders of this team have set forth. So I just want to try to add to that going forward as the rest of the season progresses.
Hey, Terry, the last couple of home games, you guys have been playing in front of some family and friends, but on Sunday, you're going to actually have some fans in the stadium. I guess, number one, how excited are you for that? And number two, how much of a difference, just even if it's 3,000 fans, can they make on a game?
I mean, I think it really brings the energy to our team when we see our fans out there. We know we have their support from home, but it's different. You come out there and you see guys, men and women in that burgundy and gold. I think it gives you an extra pep in your step. I know it helps our defense, adds to their energy. And hopefully the 3,000 people that are there can have an effect on the opposing offense and their operation and things like that, and just give us an added boost. But I think it's going to be cool to have our fans back this weekend.
Terry, was leadership something that Brian Hartline and Urban Meyer stressed to you guys in the receivers room at Ohio State? Just in the last couple of years you were there?
Yeah. Actually, when I first got to Ohio State, the wide receivers were kind of looked at as, I hate to put it this way, but kind of like the joke of the team, for whatever reason, for while I was there before I got there, but we weren't really seen as leaders. Towards my end of my career there, I remember Coach Mick telling me my freshman year, me and Paris and Johnny that we were going to change, the culture of that wide receiver room. I couldn't really. I'm a fresher. I'm just trying to get through that hard that hard workout. I didn't know what he was talking about, but over the course of my time there, I learned a lot of leadership skills and learned from a lot of great people, players and coaches. And by the time I was a fifth-year senior, we had 3 captains in that room, which was unheard of. Coach Mick had never had that in his career, and Coach Meyer never had that. And Coach Hartline really, really pushed us to be that part of the team that's the strength of the team instead of was at one point holding us back. So, I'm fortunate to have that experience at Ohio State, what it's like to be a leader for a great program like that, a big program like that. And I'm just trying to take what I learned there, try to apply it here and continue to learn and grow because, I'm so young in this, both in my playing career and as a leader. So I'm excited for what's going forward.
Was it important to you to eventually become a captain in the NFL?
I knew that I was possibly going to be drafted. When I was drafted, I knew that I had leadership qualities and capability that teams coveted. And I didn't come in here day one thinking like, hey, I'm about to be a captain. Hey, I'm about to prove this and that. I just wanted to be a guy that came in and worked hard, didn't say a whole lot, and practiced really hard, showed up on time and did what was asked for him and was productive on Sunday. I feel like guys have noticed that. They've actually tried to push me more and more as I've grown to become that vocal leader, and I'm trying to learn what all that entails. But I'm also going to try to embrace it more. I mean, I feel like the only way you're going to get better is if you embrace that role. I've been trusted into be this position, but as mentality-wise, nothing really changes for me. I'm still going to be that lunch pail, everyday type of guy worker.
Hey, Terry, last year you didn't quite get to the 1,000 yards with the injury late.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a C on your chest. Does that change any of your on-field goals?
No, not at all. I think I'm just still trying to be as productive as I can for this offense and our team. I still need to continue to try to improve in some areas. I feel like I like where I'm at right now physically. My body feels great, especially after this bye week. I love how Coach Hoss is coaching me. He's coaching me really, really hard. And, I'm embracing that role of being kind of the lead receiver. But I'm just trying to continue to make plays when the plays arise. Those matchups that we got kind of in Dallas where we hit big plays, I want to continue to try to help build on that. And, with the attention, some of the attention I'm getting, I want to be able to pull away some of the attention from me and allow other guys to make plays. I think that's what's going to help our offense as well, that we got some guys that are really stepping up in our offense that can help us through the second half of the season.
We'll take a few more.
Okay. Whether it's team or personal, what are your goals then for the second half of this 2020 season?
First of all, I want to continue to stay healthy. I put a lot of time and work in my body, both on the pre-practice and after practice. So I want to continue doing that. I want to minimize my mental mistakes going forward. I've had a few here and there, but that's kind of comes with, as I'm moving a lot in a lot of spaces and a lot of places, and they're asking me to do a lot, but I embrace that role as well. I feel like I can handle it, and I'm getting more comfortable and just continue to be clean in the way I'm running my routes. Trying to use my speed to my advantage instead of just necessarily relying solely on that. Trying to be a lot better at the line, using my hands and get cleaner off press man. So there's some things that I've already had in my head that I want to continue to get better at. And over the course of the rest of this season, I think I could do that.
Hey, Terry,
Ron Rivera's teams have historically been very good down the stretch. I know this is your first year playing with him, but do you sense anything in the building or see any indications that it will be the same for you guys this year?
The same as in like the result of
just that your guy, maybe your best football still ahead of you here.
Yeah. The nice thing about Coach Rivera is he's believed in us since day one. His message hasn't changed. He's always felt like we could be competitive and have a chance to win this division. But it's taking a lot of work. It's going to take even more work going forward. So we want to continue to try to build on what we left off on against Dallas a week ago and not come out flat. I think it's really important for us to get off to a fast start coming off a bye week. The Giants are coming in on a short week. So, we got to be prepared to start fast and play a 4-quarter game, minimize the mistakes. I think that's going to really be a key going down the stretch of this season is minimizing our mistakes and capitalizing on our opportunities.
All right. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you,
Congrats,
Terry.
Terry.
Congratulations, man.